Another component of Smart PR is the letter M. We call that the move-up list. Again, this is a CMA report that you can present to a home seller. And you might say, okay, what's on the move-up list? Using our example, if the seller was listing for about $400,000, what we want to do is ask a logical question of the home seller. If somebody were going to target your property and buy your property, and they were moving locally, the question is, what price range do they move from? Do you buy from $80,000 to $400,000? No, we know that's too low. Do they buy from $350,000 to $400,000? That's probably not much of a step up. However, we know that at $400,000, we might get a buyer from, a range of maybe $200,000, $225,000, up to maybe as high as $325,000. So we have on a $100,000 property, you might say somebody was not moving, of course, from $95,000, but maybe they're moving from, $50,000 to $75,000 up to $100,000. Same thing with $1 million property. Does a buyer move from $900,000 to $1 million? No. Do they move from $300,000 to $1 million? Probably not. There's a logical percentage that people will be moving up. Not everybody, but most people are going to fall within these percentages and moving up to the next level. So your house is $400,000. So what I did is I brought a CMA report with to show you the volume of people that are in the marketplace looking for a property like yours. And inside on the CMA report, you can see if you're about 400 from the 200 range up to 325. There's 47 people on this list. And this is a 5-mile radius from your property, or whatever radius you want to do as a listing agent. We started out with a 5-mile radius and moved in to say people move usually within a particular radius if it's local. So on this move-up list, we understand that these people basically have a house to sell. And we aren't really interested in contingent upon sale and closing of a property. So what we also have on this list is not just the actives, but we have the properties that are currently under contract. The reason this list is so valuable is the people that already have their house under contract, they have to move. They're moving as fast, if you will, as a relocation type of buyer. And we know that relo buyers tend to be moving pretty fast. And so what we're going to do is we're going to target seller. You can see there's 42 actives, and there's maybe 11 properties or 7 properties that are under contract. Now these guys have to move. Now unfortunately some of these people under contract are getting a divorce. Some of them are relocating out of town. But there's somebody on this list, the under contracts or the actives, we know are staying local. And there are people, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, that want to be able to see how much money they get first, the equity. They want to get their house under contract, then they'll buy. Because of course there's people who say, I'll buy non-contingent upon the sale of my property. But of course there's a certain sector of the market, seller, that say, I want to know what my house will net me before I go out and commit myself to a property. And these local people actually have tendencies of out-of-towners. And out-of-towners a lot of times will buy from the existing inventory. In any case, we're going to wrap this up and move on to our next letter. Thanks for watching.